Hey Budget Squad, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you decided to click on this video to join me for another budgeting adventure. In today's video, we are going to be budgeting out my July paycheck and creating my budget for August. If you are new, welcome. My name is Summer and I'm currently on a financial journey to pay off all of my debt while saving money at the same time. I do budget using a zero-based budget and with the help of the cash envelope system, and I'm paying off my debt using the avalanche method. If that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and definitely consider hitting that subscribe button to join me on my financial journey. I would love to have you become a part of the family. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. I truly appreciate your support. So in today's video, like I said, we are going to be creating my August budget using my July paycheck. If you have been following me for a while, I have decided to bring back my Budget by Paycheck individual workbooks. I want to get back on track, and one thing that really helps me get back on track is being able to carry my budget with me. And the booklets are really small, so I'm able to put them in my planner. It's also able to fit in my purse. So I want to get back on track, so I decided to use the booklet to help me get back on track. The booklet is the same as the workbook. It's just broken up into monthly booklets. So this is the booklet for August. In the booklet, it does have a calendar for you to create your monthly budget calendar. I do not create a monthly budget calendar in this booklet. I create my budget calendar in my everyday planner. I will list important events as well as my bills. I just like to have everything in just one spot. So I'm going to use this calendar to track any extra hours that I might work. That way I can make sure that I'm getting paid for my extra hours. So let's go ahead and get into my August budget using my July 31st paycheck. On my channel, I do use my real numbers. I am a teacher, so my income is public record. So I do go ahead and share that information with you guys on my channel. This is a little bit of a weird month. I am on a 11th month pay scale. I do teach summer school, so I did have some extra income come in, but it is not my normal paycheck. So on my July 31st paycheck for teaching summer school, I received $4,260.20. This is not going to cover all of my bills. So I am going to be taking money from my savings to help create a 12th paycheck, and I'm going to be taking $2,000 from my savings to use for my August budget. And then other income that I have is about $500 a month, so I will go ahead and list that. So now that I have all of my income sources, let's go ahead and add up my income sources to get my income total. So if you are new to budgeting, the very first thing that you want to do is you want to come up with your income total. That way you know how much money you have to work with. So $4,260 plus $2,000 plus $500, and then I'm actually going to be using some sinking funds as well. And sinking funds, I'm going to use, let me see how much this is. $680 for my sinking funds. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add up my incomes to get my income total. $4,260.20 plus $2,000 plus $500 plus $680. My income total comes out to $7,440.20. Now that I have my income total, the next thing that I need to budget for are my fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are expenses that tend to stay about the same every month, and they typically have a due date. I did go ahead and list my fixed expenses just to save time, but I will go over that with you guys now. My mortgage is $3,937.38. My HOA is $475. My SDG&E is $81.16, and that is due on the 29th. My cell phone bill is $155.54 a month. My internet is $65.31. I do have an instant ink subscription for my printer, which is $7.57 a month. USAA, which is for my car insurance, is $113.86. I do have an Epidemic Sound subscription, which is $17.99 a month. My puppy insurance is $127.26 a month. My son's piano is $110 a month. I do have an Orange Theory gym membership, which is $169 a month. I do have a Coomer's wine membership, which is $25 a month. My Peloton subscription for my Peloton bike is $44 a month. I do invest $150 a month with American Funds. Apple, which is for my Apple Watch and cell phone, is $41.58. My student loans are $87.41 a month. I do have a personal loan that is $249.72 a month. I have an Audible subscription, which is $14.95 a month. I have iCloud, which is extra storage for my cell phone, which is $2.99 a month. I have a WW subscription, which is $23.99. I have Cinch, which is my home warranty, which is $35.99. And then I do have an Oura Ring, and the subscription is $5.99 a month. So now that we have my fixed expenses, let's go ahead and add those up. That way I can get my bill total. $3,937.38 plus $475 plus $81.16 plus $155.54 plus $65.31 plus $757 plus $113.86 plus $17.99 plus $127.26 plus $110 plus $169 plus $25 plus $44 plus $150 plus $41.58 plus $87.41 plus $249.72 plus $14.95 plus $299 plus $23.99 plus $35.99 plus $5.99. So it says my bill total comes out to $5,941.69. Let's just go ahead and check that to make sure my bill total is correct. I do use this dual calculator, so I'm going to go ahead and push this arrow to have this number go down to the second screen, and then I'm going to recalculate my numbers to make sure I get the same thing. And my numbers do match, so my bill total is $5,941.69. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my bill total line. Now to get my leftover amount after I pay my bills, let's take my income total, $7,440.20, minus my bill total of $5,941.69. That means after paying my bills, I'm left over with $1,498.51. Now that we have budgeted for my fixed expenses, now we need to budget for my variable expenses. My variable expenses are my cash envelopes, and these categories do change month to month depending on my financial goals and what I have going on in that month. So the cash envelopes that we're going to be budgeting for are food, gas, fun/entertainment, health and beauty, guilt-free, miscellaneous, and household. Let's put our leftover amount of $1,498.51. For food, I'm going to budget $400. I did decrease my food budget this month since my income is a little bit lower than it typically is. For gas, I'm going to give gas its usual $300. Fun/entertainment is going to get $100. Health and beauty is going to get its usual $300. Guilt-free is going to get $100. Miscellaneous is going to get $100. And household is going to get $100. So now that we have budgeted for my cash envelopes, let's go ahead and add up those amounts to get my envelope total. 400 plus 300 plus 100 plus 300 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100. My envelope total comes out to $1,400, $1,498.51. and subtract my envelope total of $1,400, that means we are left over with $98.51. The next thing that we need a budget for is for sinking funds. I'm not going to budget for any sinking funds this month since this is a month where my income is a lot lower. I'm not going to budget for any sinking funds. And then I'm also not going to budget for any extra debt payments. Let's put our leftover amount of $98.51 on the leftover line. And then for extra savings, I'm just going to keep a buffer in my checking account. And I'm going to keep a buffer of $98.51. So my saving total is going to come out to $98.51. So if we take my leftover amount of $98.51 and subtract my buffer of $98.51, that means we are left with $0, and that is how we get a zero-based budget. And you can check to make sure you have a zero-based budget by taking your income total, subtracting your bill total, subtracting your envelope total, then subtracting your sinking fund total, then subtracting your extra debt total, then subtracting your extra savings total, and that should come out to $0, which it does. In this workbook, it also has a place for you to do your cash envelope breakdown. I'm not going to use this page in the way that it was intended. I am cashless for everything except for health and beauty. I did go ahead and put down my categories, and then I'm just going to use this to check off when I do add money to my Go cards. So food is 400, fun/entertainment is 100, guilt-free is 100, miscellaneous is 100, and household is 100. Health and beauty is 300, but I take that out in cash. And then I just tell the teller to give me a variety of bills. And then gas is 300, but I do keep that money in my checking account. And I just use my debit card to get gas. So that is a look at my August budget using my July 31st paycheck. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and definitely consider hitting that subscribe button to join me on my financial journey. I would love to have you become a part of my YouTube family. If you have made it to the end of this video, please leave me a purple heart. That way I know that you made it to the end of the video. If you have any comments, you can leave me a comment. I do love engaging with you guys in the comment section. Well, I hope that you guys have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye. But before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out my channel, and I truly appreciate your support.